it is a rarity that we start the Metal Motel with Tool. But we do tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I am the heavy metal wizard on the Gotcha Metal channel as we are live in what they call Garbage Grove here in SoCal. But I got to tell you, I don't know what's so garbage-like about Garden Grove. Or West Garden Grove, maybe. It's got many names. But I got to tell you, it's really nice. And it befits Volume 10 of the Metal Motel tonight. Live in SoCal. We start off with Tool, Fear Inoculum, because I'm beginning to fear Inoculum, as this week I must have gotten 7 text messages from Walgreens stating that winter is coming and you must get your flu shot. Now, I'm not anti-vaccine in any way, shape, and form. I got my COVID shots, like 90% of the country did. I've never gotten a flu shot, however, so I don't know why Walgreens is peppering me with warnings about the flu. I've gotten the flu one time in my 50 years of existence on this earth, and that was like 20 years ago. So I'm not so sure what's going on. I'm starting to get a little worried about why this is happening to me and how they even got my new phone number. I mean, I changed my number like 4 months ago. How'd they get it? That's what I'm afraid of. Korn on the Metal Motel tonight, live in SoCal. Idiosyncrasy. Do it up.
God is making fun of me.
Oh, Billy Milano and Scott Ian and Danny Lilker and SOD doing their march of the SOD, Stormtroopers of Death, on the Metal Motel, live in SoCal, where the desert meets the beach, from West Grove, Garden Grove tonight. We celebrate some late night metal. You know what the Metal Motel means, right? I mean, come on. By now, you should know that the Metal Motel is a potpourri of great late night metal, hosted by the heavy metal wizard, which is different than the Wizard's Great Wall of Metal, which is a stream that we do that has an actual focus. Here at the Metal Motel, we just check ourselves into the sleaziest possible rundown motel, and we crank it up and just do metal all night long. Well, until we can anyway. Korn in there with Idiosyncrasy from The Nothing, and Tool back there kicking everything off tonight with Fear Inoculum, the title track from the last Tool record. And legend has it, we're going to get a new Tool album next year, and that's quite sinister sounding, because it'll only be 6 years between Tool records, which is like a nanosecond for those guys, right? Nonetheless, I was reading an article online from Louder, and the interview was with Kerry King. Lots of interviews with Kerry King. The headline was, Kerry King names his favorite Ozzy song, and it's a total rare deep cut. So I clickbaited it, because that interests me, right? That would interest anybody. Deep cut? All right, what is it? And I was highly disappointed. He went into a whole thing, and eventually, as I read 4 paragraphs down, the deep cut was Mr. Tanker Train. And I'm like, wait a minute, man. Mr. Tinker Train is not, even for Ozzy, a deep cut. It was a single back in like 1991, right? How could that be a deep cut? It can't be. Something's wrong. Now that's a deep cut, ladies and gentlemen. Valiant Thor doing Tough Customer on the Metal Motel. I am the Heavy Metal Wizard. Make no bones about it. Late night SoCal metal style tonight on the Gotcha Metal channel. And you know, I was going to do this stream 2 nights ago on Tuesday night. No bullshit, right? I stepped outside, got in my vehicle, and I looked up and I saw that super moon. And it stopped me in my tracks. I just got a bad feeling. I don't know why, but my wizard senses told me, don't go out, don't go out, don't go out. And I've learned to trust my wizard senses when they hit that strong. So I got out of my car and I went back inside and stayed in my house for 2 days reading The Outsider by Stephen King. No bullshit. And I thank you, you know who you are, for turning me on to that book. It's a mighty great one. This is a well-known track, not a deep cut. Sepultura on the Metal Motel.
I am the one, or gas my cross, the outstretched grasping hand. My image is abandoned, my servants break the land. Obsequious and arrogant, clandestine and vain. 2,000 years of misery, of torture in my name. Hypocrisy made paramount, paranoia the law. My name is no religion, sadistic, sacred horn. I twist the truth, I rule the world. My crown is called deceit. I am the emperor of lies. You rattle at my feet. I rob you and follow you. Your downfall is my game. And do you play the psychopath and revel in my fate? And all my promise are lies. All my love is slain. I am the politician, and I decide your fate.
Couple of lengthier tracks there on the Metal Motel. Not short ones anyway, right? Catatonia with End Time. I always like to get at least one track on the Metal Motel with, the end of the world type lyrics. I dig that stuff. Really mystifies me. I could never write a song like that. End Time from Catatonia from the Brave Murder Day CD from, maybe 2 decades ago. And Sepultura, back there, Orgasmatron from Arise, classic Motorhead cover. Right here on the Metal Motel, you're with the Heavy Metal Wizard, late night SoCal, where the desert meets the beach. And, we're not near the desert, and we're sort of near the beach as we're in Garden Grove tonight. West Garden Grove, as a matter of fact. And, a lot has been made of the newly remixed and remastered Judas Priest debut album, Rock-a-Rolla. And I must admit, it has piqued my interest, as that is a record and CD and cassette. I've got all 3. And not only those, but I also have 2 versions of Hero Hero, which has most of Rock-a-Rolla on it as well. So I'm greatly anticipating listening to the Judas Priest remix and remastered version of Rock-a-Rolla. And I figure, because I'm going to do that this weekend, let's get one more listen to the old one as we hit Cheater here on the Metal Motel. Because from here on in, we might be listening to a different version of this tune. But for now, let's go with the original. It's Judas Priest on the Metal Motel.
Inside me, control I couldn't keep.
Got to get that I Love Lucy in there. A couple of short ones on the Metal Motel, which preceded a couple of lengthy ones. It's called Flow. Actually, the Bad Religion track was shorter than I even wanted. That's Misfits in there with TV Casualty, of course, on the Metal Motel from Static Age, and Bad Religion with Germs of Perfection from the, what album's that of? I got 100 Bad Religion albums here. That one is New Maps of Hell, which came out in 2006, and that's a damn good one. You better believe it. I love me some Bad Religion, man. Those guys, as far as punk rock, might be the best ever. They really might be. Go through their collection, and you'll see what I mean. Just look it up. And, of course, Judas Priest with probably their shortest track ever, Cheater, from Rock-A-Rolla, the original version, of course. You can find the newly remixed and remastered version out there. The physical version of that CD and vinyl will be available, I believe, in November, and that's a must-get. No doubt about that, right? And speaking of cheaters, why is everyone coming down so hard on Dave Grohl? I mean, I'm mystified. And Perry Farrell, for that matter. Lop them both into the boys in trouble thing right now because, you know, Dave Grohl, he goes out, he tries to get in front of the situation by making an announcement via a press release that he's having an illegitimate child. And listen, he's not the first guy in the business, nor the first guy, you know, that you're going to know about, famous guy, to have an illegitimate child. But I've seen, and it's a mistake, okay, he tried to get out in front of it, but boy, oh boy, this guy's getting more heat than I've ever seen. Hey, man, I'm just coming correct at you. And as far as Perry Farrell goes, Perry Farrell is 65 years old. He tried to take a situation where he was looking really bad on stage by getting drowned out. And he took it out on poor Dave Navarro. If you're going to knock on Perry Farrell, knock him for the tour being canceled, not throwing a punch at his guitar player. That's been happening for years, too. I mean, come on. Think about all the old school 60s and 70s rock and roll bands. They fought all the time. They had tons of illicit children. They did tons of drugs, got arrested a ton of times, and everyone's coming down on Dave Grohl, and everyone's coming down on Perry Farrell. I just don't understand it. With that, let's get to some Super Joint Ritual, okay? It's called The Night Rises. Yeah, the Metal Motel.
Misunderstood, a
from one of the greatest heavy metal albums in all of heavy metal history. A lethal dose of American hatred. I love it. It is one of my favorites, I swear to you. And that's called The Knife Rises. Super Joint Ritual. Now they are just called Super Joint. I think that's about the time when they actually switched over, if I'm not mistaken. Got a little Hank 3 on that one. Of course, Phil Anselmo doing some of his best songwriting right there in Super Joint Ritual. Of course, you're on the Metal Motel with the Heavy Metal Wizard. Make no bones about it. Little late night metal where the desert meets the beach here in SoCal. And a few weeks back, we did a great wall of metal, which was called the International Doom Wall of Metal. And I got some requests from bands that were purely American metal bands. And like I said before, you know, the thing about an international doom metal wall is that all the bands have to be from overseas, or at least Canadian or Mexican, but they can't be American. But what I think I'm going to be doing in the next few days is putting together the American Doom Great Wall of Metal. Yes, I've had a couple of requests for it, and I think we're going to do it. I'll let you know when very soon as we retire the summer version of the Metal Motel, because lo and behold, you guys know, right? There's only 48 hours left in the summer. So go out and enjoy it. Do some surfing. Do some skateboarding, do some boogie boarding, because on Sunday at midnight, it will officially be autumn, although many people have been acting like it's been autumn for the past month, but it hasn't. Anyway, this will be the last Metal Motel of the summer. We will kick it back up, I promise you, in the ensuing weeks with the autumn version of the Metal Motel, where we're just basically going to do the same thing because we love it so much. Anyway, back on topic. As far as American Doom, you'll probably be hearing this band, because when I was a youngin', about 18, 19 years old, these were the guys that really got me back into the Doom style heavy metal. I was looking for my own sound, my own generation, and I picked up Sleep's Holy Mountain. And when I heard this song, yes, this very song, I knew the shit was for me. Talking back in 1992. Going back 32 years ago. Yes, I was very young. And now I'm very old. Anyway, it's From Beyond. We're going to end up tonight with some Sleep from the Sleep's Holy Mountain CD. It's a classic of all classics. Good night, y'all. Heavy Metal Wizard is signing out. See you with that American Doom Great Wall of Metal really soon. Good night.